This is a video that is showcasing a patch using the Blockers Midihub, the Electron Analog Rytm, and the Novation launch control, which effectively lets you add four or eight more LFOs. So these are four destinations that can be controlled by the aftertouch or the velocity modulation. For now, we're gonna just see what's going on with the aftertouch, which for the MIDI is the channel pressure setting. And effectively what's going on here is that we're using the faders from the Novation launch control to send a CC value to the Blockers Midihub, and then by using this patch right here, we're actually rescaling the CC command, the CC value. We're rescaling it with an LFO. So when this fader is down, we have a 0 value on this LFO, but when we're actually using the LFO, the fader, sorry, we're changing the depth of the LFO right there. So this LFO can have whichever timing we like right here, and you can actually also map this to a different controller setting, and you can change it on the fly as you're playing. And also you have different waves here that you can use. And so let's say we're playing a track like this, and now we're gonna use the modulation on this track right here, this sound, which is a rather dull sound, not much, not many things are happening. So right now there's no modulation coming here, as you can see, it stays like that. But when we mix in the appropriate fader, you can see the triangle LFO right there, which is modulating the aftertouch. So all these settings are per track. You have the modulation for the aftertouch, and you have the modulation for the velocity, but I think that keeping the velocity standard and using the aftertouch is better, except if you want to do crazy stuff, so you actually need 9 LFOs. Also, these LFOs are not bipolar, which means that the value only goes from 0 to 127, and these only go positive or negative based on that value. So yeah, it's the best we have right now, to be honest. These are saved and they can be changed when you're in this page. So whenever you load a track, let's say you're playing a live setup or something, these are saved, and you can just mix in the LFO from here and just add the modulation, the further modulation, the layers. So let's see how this patch sounds. This is just for an example. It's a quick patch I set up. So we have this sound which doesn't have anything in particular, and in a mix it kind of gets lost. But if we start mixing in the LFO, gets a lot more vibrant and alive. And also we can change the depth as we go. and then go back. So these modulations have all the destinations possible in the machine. You can use them to change the speed of the main LFO. The camera is not doing a great work, but you can use it to change the main LFO, whichever setting you like. And also this patch right here, which I will upload also. It does need some tweaking to be 100% correct, but this also has a lot of depth that you can dig in and make a better patch or a different patch based on your needs. Another thing you can do, if you don't have an external controller like this, but you do own a Midihub, or if you don't want to spend the money, you can use a simpler patch than this one, and just imagine that you're gonna have the modulation coming all the time. So you can have your destinations locked in all your patches. One hand makes it a bit tougher. Let's see, yeah, that's okay for now. And let's say you have this modulation just running, but all your settings here are zero. Let's say this is zero for now. And as you're playing, this is zero, so nothing's happening to your sound, but the LFO keeps coming. That doesn't change your sound, but as you're playing and you want to add more depth, you just start going like that. And if you have two hands, right now it's not a one-hand combination. If you have two hands, you can quickly use function and just close it. Listen to what you can do here. And all these come from this rather simple sound. Of course, all of these can be done using the Midihub, which is a great device. Makes your gear a lot better, a lot more dimensions opening. And also, if you're using this machine right here to control any of the electrons and stuff, you're gonna have to have like a USB host. I have this one. You can take some other one that will work. And also I will upload this patch, but in general, the Blockers community, which makes the Midihub, are very helpful, and they have helped me create this patch. That's it.